Hello everyone, it's Samir here, and today we will look at a Olympiad preparation problem. This is an old Putnam problem from US. Okay, so we will see how to handle functional equations involving two different functions from this problem. And functional equations are a category of problem which require a lot of pattern recognition, some trial and error, and some practice to develop a knack on how to go about that. Okay, so let's see this particular problem. It says that suppose f and g are non-constant differentiable real valued functions defined on R and satisfy. So it has given an equation in f of x plus y is fx fy minus gx gy, and g of x plus y it has given as fx gy plus gx fy for all real numbers x and y. And it has specifically given this additional information: f dash 0 is 0, and has asked us to find out the value of f square x plus g square x. Now, seeing this problem, f gives the feeling of cos function, like cos of x plus y is cos x cos y minus sin x sin y, while g gives the feel of sine function, that g of x plus y is g, if g is sine, so it will be sin y cos x plus cos y sin x. Okay, but we cannot just directly assume it, especially in kinds of problems where you have to explain your solutions in detail. Okay, so in such problems, one of the first instinct is to find certain constant values at 0 or 1. So we just try and put x and y 0 in both these situations, in both these equations. So the first one, putting x equal to 0, y equal to 0, we get f0 equals to f0 square minus g0 square. Okay. And second one will give g0 equals to f0 g0 plus g0 f0, which is 2 times f0 g0. Okay. So based on this, either g0 is going to be 1 from this one, or g0 is going to be 0. Okay, so if you put g0 as 1, f0 will come out to be 1 by 2, which is not going to satisfy your other equation. So we'll have to put g0 as 0, and putting that here, we get f0 as 1. So we get the value of f and g both at 0. Okay, the next thing is to find the nature of the function f square plus g square in combined manner. Okay, and for that we need some analysis of the behavior of function f and g. So we need to find f dash x and g dash x. So for that, what we do is we differentiate each of the functions with respect to y and put y equal to 0. So we get equations only in x or f dash or g dash x. Okay, so we differentiated the first function. We do partial differentiation. We differentiated the first function with respect to y, which gives us f dash x plus y equal to fx, because we are treating x as constant here and partially differentiating with respect to y. So it gives us fx f dash y minus gx g dash y. Now in this equation, we put y equal to 0. So if you put y equal to 0, you will get on the left hand side f dash x and f0 f dash 0. Now f dash 0 is given as 0 here. So this term will become 0. So f dash x will come minus gx multiplied by g dash 0. Okay, because we put y equal to 0. Now we differentiate the second equation and again put y equal to 0 after differentiation in that. So this gives us g dash x plus y equals to fx. Again, same thing, partial differentiation with respect to y. So we get fx g dash y plus gx f dash y. And again, we put y equal to 0. So you will get on the left hand side g dash x. And since f dash 0 is 0, so this term will become 0 when we put y equal to 0. So this will give you fx g dash 0. Okay, so we have got both f dash x and g dash x now. So what we do now is to find the nature of f square plus g square, we define another function h, okay, which is defined as f square plus g square. So what is the combined behavior of f square plus g square as a function? So for that, what we do is we differentiate h. Okay, so differentiating h, we get h dash x as 2fx f dash x, applying chain rule, plus 2gx g dash x. And in place of f dash and g dash, we replace these values which we derived just now of f dash and g dash. So in place of f dash x, we put minus gx g dash 0, okay, plus 2gx, and in place of g dash x, we put fx multiplied by g dash 0. So you can see that these two terms cancel out each other. They are exactly same. They have one fx, one gx, one g dash 0, and 2, and they are opposite in sign. So you get that as 0. So since h dash x is 0, so hx is a constant function. That means f square plus g square is a constant function. So since it's a constant function, you can find its value at any point or any value, and that is going to remain its value for all the x. Okay, so for finding the value of hx, that is f square plus g square, it should have same value everywhere. So find its value at 0. So h0 will give us f square 0 plus g square 0. So we already found above that f0 is 1. So this comes out to be 1, and g0 is 0. So this comes out to be 1. Okay, so f square x plus g square x is a constant function with value 1 everywhere. Okay, so for more variety of problems and different approaches to solve them, keep watching further videos. See you in the next video.